Nippon Food Federation channel. If you've been here before, you're welcome back. If you are new here, I am Afyoung and it's great to have you here. Now we are talking holiday menus and I'm celebrating Christmas in Nigeria this year. It's hot here, the sun is moving towards the equator and boy, we can feel the heat. Now, one of the things that's going to feature on my dining table this holiday period is a coleslaw, but it's not just a basic coleslaw. It is a coleslaw that has personality and it has a lot of vibrance. Now, when people talk about eating salads in Nigeria, 9 times out of 10, you'll probably see them eating a coleslaw, which is your basic cabbage, your green cabbage, some carrots, and some salad cream. Well, we're not doing that here. We are going to take it up several notches and we are going to make this coleslaw a centerpiece on your holiday dining table. It's full of color, has lots of texture, and it has some heat because you know on this channel we love to do spices. This coleslaw is going to be served along with a spicy peanut butter sauce. You can use it for so many things. There's a bit of Asian in here and a bit of Nigerian in here, and it all comes together really beautiful on this plate. This coleslaw serves 4 to 6 people, or as many people as you want to. I will leave the recipe in the description box below. As with most recipes, play around with them. Play around with the quantities, play around with the ingredients, make them yours. So while I head into the kitchen to show you how to make this dish, look below this window, you'll see a notification. You'll see a notification bell, but before you see the notification bell, you'll see the subscribe button. Go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Go ahead and tap that notification bell as well. That way we can stay connected and you can get an alert each time new videos go up on this channel, which is going to be soon because I am promising to bring you some more recipes that you can put on your holiday table this Christmas. So let's get into the kitchen. Let's get started with this spicy peanut butter dressing. So we've got some ginger here and we also have some sesame seed oil, which is going to bring some nuttiness. We've got some cayenne pepper for the heat. You can also use fresh peppers if you like. We've got peanut butter, which is left at room temperature so that it's really soft. Some coconut nectar, some coconut aminos, and some lemon juice. And that's basically all you need for the dressing. So I'm going to grate some ginger here. I'm going to grate about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. I like ginger, so if you like ginger, you can add more or you can reduce it. You'll go ahead and pour in the lemon juice as well. Then you're going to put in the coconut aminos. This is really simple. And the most important thing about this is I didn't want to use any equipment. I also have some cayenne pepper. I'm going to put in about 3/4 of the amount that I have. I've got some coconut nectar for some sweetness. You can use any sweetener that you like. And the peanut butter, which is really, really soft. So I'm just going to take a fork and whisk everything together until everything combines. You're going to continue whisking this until it's as smooth as possible, and then your dressing is pretty much done. You can use this for this salad or for anything else. It's really great. So let's get on to this coleslaw. So this coleslaw is really bright and colorful. I've got purple and green cabbage. I've got mixed bell peppers, cilantro or coriander. I've got apple for tartness, some peanuts, some dates for sweetness, sesame seeds to garnish, onions, and an onion and a carrot. Now I'm using a mandolin to cut my cabbage. So I want really thin, even slices. You can also use a really good and sharp knife. Let's start off with the purple cabbage. So I've got a really small one here, so I'm going to use about half of it and I'm going to shred it using the mandolin. Now the goal is to get really thin and even slices. And there they are, like string. It's really great. So I'm going to put that in a bowl and I'm going to do the same thing with the green cabbage. This time I'm going to use about half the cabbage because the green cabbage is a bit larger. Next up, I'm going to peel my carrot. Now the mandolin has different blades and I want the carrots in a matchstick style, so I'm going to change the blade for this. Now it was a bit tough to do this, but what I was looking for is really even slices because you know this is a celebration coleslaw, so I'm going the extra mile to make it look pretty. I'm going to cut these in half because they were still quite long and I'm going to throw those in the bowl as well. Next up, I'm going to slice the onion. Now, I really don't want a lot of onion in this dish because the onion can be quite strong. So I'm just going to use half of a small onion. And also to reduce the tartness and to break it down a little bit, I'm going to soak it in some white vinegar. Now, this is basically like a quick pickling. Next, let's tackle these bell peppers. Now I'm using red and yellow bell peppers here, but you can use any mix you like. And one thing I like to do when eating bell peppers raw is to just sort of peel off that white pith on the inner part of the flesh. I'm also going to go ahead and cut these into matchstick style slices and add those to the bowl. I'm adding apple to this coleslaw. I'm adding it for a bit of tartness, but also for some mild sweetness. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and slice these up into really small slices. I'm also going to add in some dates for some sweetness as well. And again, it's just to give you some variety of flavor. In this coleslaw, I'm also adding some roasted peanuts, which I'm just going to chop up here to break them down. So all the ingredients for the coleslaw are ready. I've soaked my onions and I've drained them. So I'm just going to go ahead and add those into the bowl with the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to give this a good toss. Now I started out using tongs for this, but really I just had to get my hands in there. So you're going to give everything a good mix. I'm going to just rough chop the coriander leaves that I have. I love adding coriander to salads. If you can't tolerate coriander, you can also use fresh parsley. That works as well. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle that in, add in my dates, and give that a good mix. Again, I ended up using my hands. I just had to get in here with this. So give everything a good old-fashioned toss. Make sure everything is mixed up quite well, and also separate the cabbage. I'm going to be serving this with a side of limes. That way you can add lime juice to your liking when you have served your salad. So it's ready for plating. Now remember, this is a celebration coleslaw. It is meant to be one of the main pieces on your dinner table this Christmas. And so I'm going to stack this coleslaw high on this serving platter. And again, height is a great way to add interest to any dish that you are serving. I'm sprinkling on my peanuts, and I'm going to sprinkle on some more later. I'm also sprinkling on some of the black sesame seeds. You can use white sesame seeds as well if you have them. Now I'm going to sprinkle on my dressing. This is just while I'm serving it. Again, I'm going to have more of this on the side. So if you want to add more of it as you're eating your salad, you can definitely add some more. And again, I'm just adding in a few slices of lime. So there you have it, a celebration coleslaw ready for your plant-based Christmas. Or if you're waiting for spring 2021, this works for your spring as well. If you like this video, remember to hit the subscribe button. Let's stay connected. Give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below if there are other recipes you would like to see featured on this channel. And as I always say, until next time, just remember that eating more plants is always a good thing to do. I'll catch you in the next video.